Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Subscriber Sunday video. So we are 1 week in to our July healthy habits and I wanted to check in with you guys to see how you guys were doing with our 3 healthy habits, which are tracking our mindless eating, adding more protein into our day, and clean eating snacks. So I feel like with the, okay, so you guys know I had a rough week. So technically, this challenge did not start until Monday, which was July 3rd. So I did okay on Monday, but then I kind of fell off. And then Tuesday was the same way. So really for me, this did not start until Wednesday. But since Wednesday, I have been consistently on. So my snacks, clean eating, done. Mindless eating, done. I actually have not been doing any mindless eating. And I kind of wonder if it is a combination of the eating really clean, adding the protein, and also possibly the teamy tea that I've been drinking, only because it does kind of suppress my appetite when I drink that. And so I don't know if it's just kind of a combination of all that, but I just have not been snacky lately. And I don't know if it's because I had the 6 days of hell and horrible eating, and I still feel the effects of it. I'm still just feel bloated and yucky. And if you watched my weekend review on Friday, I am up 2 pounds, but I was up 3.8 pounds when I came back and I weighed in on Wednesday morning. And so I'm only actually up, 2 pounds now, which is much better than almost 4 pounds up. So I have to get those 2 pounds off this week. If I don't, it's no big deal. As long as I know I'm just going to stay on track and I'm going to stick to our healthy habits and just do everything right. So I do talk about in my Friday video, in my weekend review, also my goals for the week. So I won't repeat all those here, but basically it's our healthy habits and just trying to eat cleaner in general. So go watch that video and you can hear all that. And also I want to know from you guys, though, also how you are enjoying this challenge. What kind of things have you been eating? Has it been a challenge for you? What was your weight loss last week? I want to hear about it, and any successes, challenges, and non-scale victories. I do have a few non-scale victories that I talked about in that video as well. So let me know that. Now what I did do was kind of did a little bit of research to try to come up with some, and looking at my list here, I realized I forgot a couple things on my grocery list. So, but it's early. I can still get them throughout the week. So I wanted to try to come up with a few ideas for you guys for some clean eating snacks, for some high protein foods. And I kind of wanted to do kind of a combination because it's hard to sit there and think, okay, I want to make sure I get my protein. I want to make sure I get my clean eating, and why can't we just do both at the same time with one food that offers us both? So I came up with, by just looking on the internets, I came up with some, I won't read all of these to you because it's a really long list. I will put everything down in the description box below. The whole list I have, because see, I have a big list here, I have a big list here, so, and there. So I don't want to go through all of them, and some of them are repeats because I was kind of looking up different lists and stuff online. But I will list everything down below along with the serving size and the gram count. And the grams are going to be for the protein. So just an example, these were the best high protein foods for boosting your metabolism or keeping a consistent metabolism. I can't remember how the article was worded. It was on like health.com, or was it health.com? Something like that. Or prevention. This was on prevention.com, I believe. But I think it was something for stable metabolism or boosting metabolism. I can't remember exactly. But one of the things was a grapefruit. One grapefruit is 2 grams of protein, which, I don't know. We probably wouldn't, grapefruit, most people don't eat an entire one. So, but still, I think, even though 2 grams doesn't seem like a lot, but it all adds up throughout the day. And I've noticed, as I just been kind of mentally calculating the protein, and I was going to track it all, but then I thought, you know what? I don't need one more thing to track and one more thing to feel like I have to track. And so I am just trying to be mindful of grabbing things that I know add protein. And so that's what I've been trying to do, is just be mindful of the amount of protein and make sure that at least every snack every meal has a good amount of protein in it. So that's how I've been doing this challenge so far. So yes, a grapefruit has 2 grams of protein. Another one probably won't come to much surprise is flax meal, which that's one of the things I forgot to get on my list. It has 2 grams of protein for 2 tablespoons. Now, some of the things that surprised me, another thing that I forgot on my list, sweet peas, a half of a cup is 3 grams of protein. But I guess if you think about it, peas, that's kind of a legume, a bean. So I guess that's kind of it is. And so I think it's, you just don't think of it. You think of it more as a vegetable. But then as I started going through, there's vegetables that have protein in them too, which I guess just, I mean, a lot of you might already know that, but it's just me not knowing that. So I was going to make like kind of a layered salad with sweet peas, so I need to get some sweet peas so I can do that. Mushrooms, and I did not have the serving size on here. I think I did on one of them. So 1 cup of mushrooms, which seems like a lot of mushrooms, but I guess if you're putting it on like a dinner size salad or a good lunch size salad, has 4 grams of protein. I forgot mushrooms also. So I guess I'm going to the grocery store after I get done filming this. Let's see. Pomegranate has 5 grams. Oatmeal, 1 cup is 6 grams, which I love oatmeal. Eggs, we know, is high protein. Half of a cup of hummus, which I just can't even imagine eating a half of a cup. It was 6 grams. That's why I thought some of these serving sizes were just like, what? Pistachios, which I could not find pistachios in my store this week. And so I am definitely going to get some of those. That is on my list to pick up. Now I have to add sweet peas, mushrooms, flax meal, and all that on there as well. Let's see what it is at. Pistachios, 1/4 of a cup is 6.5 grams. I don't know. 1/4 of a cup seems like a lot of nuts. So I'm just going to look up what the, serving size is though for nuts, because I do want to add nuts into my life this week. And, but I want to stick to the serving size, like I think almonds, it's like 14 almonds is a serving size. So I don't know what pistachios is. I could not find raw almonds at the grocery store either, so that is also on my list, at least at the store I went to. Now here's something that was really interesting, which I don't know if they have in my area anywhere. I'm going to look on Amazon, but it was talking about chickpea pasta. It has 14 grams of protein. So see if you guys can find chickpea pasta. I'm going to look, so I'm going to look on Amazon. They just didn't have it. They're not going to have it in my stores. We don't have, maybe that's something at Trader Joe's. I don't know. We don't have one, so I'm not sure. Pork loin. I did pick up a center cut pork loin because that is simply filling. 3 ounces of that is 28 grams of protein. So that is really good. So I didn't, like I said, I didn't tell you the whole list. I will go through and put that in the description box. So other high protein vegetables. So I talked about the peas. Spinach was on the list for high protein, but it said 1 cup is 1 gram. But then I started thinking about it. Usually when I make a salad out of spinach, I'm using like 3 to 4 cups. When I make a smoothie out of spinach, I usually put about 3 cups in my smoothie. So that is adding quite a bit of protein. Now kale, on the other hand, for 1 cup is 3 grams. I'm not as big of a kale fan though as I am for spinach. Broccoli, 1 cup is 2.6 grams. Sprouts, 1 cup is 1.3 grams. So as you see, a corn. Now I have to see if this is right, because I feel like that the website that I looked at was not correct on this, and I meant to look at that before I started filming. But 1 cup of corn is 16 grams of protein. I'm not sure. I'm going to check that out before I put it in the description box. So I will have the correct grammage. That's not a word. I will have the correct grams down below. So, oh, and then fruits. There are fruits that have some protein in them. Bananas, 1.3 grams. An avocado, I don't know if a lot of people think of it as a fruit, but it is a fruit. It has 4 grams for an entire avocado, and that's a lot of smart points. So, I don't know how many grams of protein are in an avocado with the portion that I eat, because I eat just 2 smart points worth, which is like 44 grams, 45 grams, something like that. Dates, 2.4 grams. And then I didn't write how many grams for some reason next to these, but cantaloupe, watermelon, and strawberries. I think I got distracted and didn't finish writing it down. So yeah, watermelon. Protein, watermelon, I don't know. That just seems interesting. So I just wanted to give you guys some ideas for some high protein vegetables and fruits, but also all of these that I just listed are also clean eating foods. So these are all like snacks. You know, you can snack on some raw broccoli or some, you know, mushrooms or the fruits, or, you know, the grapefruit, the eggs, hard-boiled eggs. I mean, all those could be snacks as well as something to go in your meal. Now, the clean eating snacks that I have been enjoying the last couple days, last 2 days, because I'm actually filming this on Saturday. So actually last 3 days. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. 3 days, and today's Saturday. So these are the ones that I've been enjoying, and a new one. There's a brand new one on here, which if you guys watched my, I think it was Wednesday's, what I ate video, I did in this one. So I've been eating Lara bars, and those are not point friendly, but I truly believe, and I looked them up, and they are clean eating, and they are recommended by the clean eating enthusiasts. So I have been eating those, but I do only get the ones that have because the ones with like cocoa in them, those ones have a little bit of sugar in them, even though it's unsweetened cocoa, but they have a little bit of sugar or something in them. I think that's what I was reading on one of the clean eating websites. But the Lara bars that I like, which is the cashew cookie, only has cashews, dates, that's it. And then and nothing hidden. And I also like the cherry pie, which is just unsweetened cherries, cashews, and dates. And then I picked up a couple of organic superfood ones which have cacao nibs, which cacao nibs are actually recommended as a clean eating snack as well. I never just had a cacao nib, so I don't really know what it tastes like, and I haven't tried the Lara bar yet that has it in there. So I've been eating the Lara bars. I did have some almonds that I gotten from somebody at work. I have to find my own. I cannot find them for some reason. I want to get the raw unsalted, not the dry roasted unsalted, or not the dry roasted salted. I want just raw almonds. That's my favorite. And I looked at Costco. They didn't have any there, and I could have sworn that Costco used to have them. And I didn't have them in my bulk section at my grocery store. Didn't have them in the regular section at the grocery store. So I know I have to be able to find them here somewhere. Hummus and veggies, but actually instead of hummus, to make it cleaner, because it's really hard for me to find hummus in my area that just has chickpeas, tahini, the olive oil, and like garlic or whatever the flavoring is. They have all these other ingredients in there, and I want to try to keep them as clean as possible. So I've just been taking chickpeas and taking garlic that I have been kind of roasting, or what would you call it? Yeah, kind of roasting in a frying pan with a little bit of like water, and just kind of roasting it up until it's, you know, kind of smelling really fragrant. And I've been pureeing that and adding just a touch of like water to make it kind of liquidy, and then adding just a little bit of sea salt and just some pepper. And I've been eating that with my veggies, and it's been really good. I did buy some roasted red peppers that I may throw in the mix, but I've been enjoying just the garlic, and the chickpeas have been really good. So I've been having that with veggies. Hard-boiled eggs, I've had those quite a bit this week. Fruit, of course. And then my newest favorite, actually 2 favorites. So I had a couple things of plain non-fat Greek yogurt that I have bought for a recipe. So one of them I took and I added some of the Quest protein powder in there, which I looked that up, and some websites said that it was considered a clean eating snack. Other websites said that they didn't include it because it did have I think it is like artificially sweetened, so it was not considered a clean eating snack. So I don't know, I mean, as far as that's concerned, but I feel like it was protein. So I was looking at it more on the protein side. I know the non-fat plain Greek yogurt is clean eating, and then the protein powder is adding protein, so best of both worlds. Best of both worlds. But the problem that I had with the little cup was the scoops of Quest protein powder are huge, and they're only 1 smart point, which is why I like Quest the best. Quest the best, that was good. So I ended up only using half of the scoop in there, which would probably be roughly about 10-11 grams of protein instead of the 23. So I bought some of the Kirkland, the Costco non-fat plain Greek yogurt, which I love that yogurt. I use it in cooking quite a bit. And I have been eating that with the protein powder, and that with just fresh fruit. I got some strawberries somewhere. They were some organic strawberries at my grocery store that were on sale, and they are so good. Like, they are so sweet. Yum. And I've just been slicing that up and putting some in the plain Greek yogurt, and it's been so good. I haven't even had to add any sweetener or honey or anything, but you may want to add honey to it if you want a little bit more sweetness. And honey is clean eating if you get like the raw honey. So anyway, those have been some of my favorite snacks lately. And also I want to add in some cheese, and I got some of the mini Baby Bell cheeses, which are one smart point. They are the light ones, which again might be on the fence whether or not they're clean eating, but they are, do add some protein. So I'm going to start eating those and also just counting the points for those. So that's where I've been with the clean eating snacks. Mindless eating for some reason has not been an issue. I don't know why, but I'm not going to complain. So again, let me know down below how you guys are doing, and I will have all these lists down in the description box so you can kind of get some ideas on your own on what or not on your own, but get some ideas for me on what you might want to add into your diet over this rest of this month as we are doing this. So I will check in again next week and maybe have some more suggestions for you, or maybe I will have some suggestions on the mindless eating, that kind of thing. So I'm not sure, but I will definitely check in next week and we will talk more about this. So let me know down below how you guys are doing. Talk to you soon.